It's the Daily Dog.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Doug. I've got another reaction coming your way. It's a Friday afternoon, and I've already done one reaction and just ready to do another one. But first, I've got to have a little Friday afternoon brew. This is Straffa Hendrik. It's from Belgium. It's a quad, and it is one of my favorites. Look at that. That is good stuff. So, this is a long song, y'all. It's 18 minutes long. It is Iron Maiden. We're going back to the Maiden, and it is called Empire of the Clouds. A few subscribers, cheers, have requested this particular song. So malty and chewy. Love that. Love Belgian style beer. Love that stuff. This one. So yeah, the first couple of reactions that I did were to Iron Maiden songs. I did Fear of the Dark and I did Rime of the Ancient Mariner. And then a couple Up the Irons folks said, you got to do Empire of the Clouds. I looked it up. And this is relatively new. Compared to like their vast discography, right? So it says this was released in 2016. It is about a British airship that crashed in 1930. I love these epic narrative songs that you can learn some history to. How great stuff. It, like I said, it's 18 minutes, so we're gonna get right to it. This is Empire of the Clouds. I'm using their studio recording. So let's see how it goes. Piano. Wow. Me, re, do, te, do. Yeah. Over root position chords, E minor again. I like that key. I like the cleanness of this. With the solo instruments, solo violin. I love hearing the orchestral instruments in there. Such a warm sound. We're in a new key. They moved to A minor, A, G, E minor, and F. Cool. It's a very closely related sound, and now they're back to E. Sounds like, yeah. They're really closely related in terms of collections of pitches. That's what I'm talking about. Like E minor and A minor have almost the same notes in them. It's almost like a shanty. It's cool.
To ride the storm to an empire of the clouds. To ride the storm, they climbed aboard their silver ghost. To ride the storm to a kingdom that will come. To ride the storm and damn the rest oblivion. Royalty and dignitaries, brandy and cigars, related giant of the skies, you hold them in your arms. The millionth chance they laughed to take down His Majesty's craft. To India they say magic carpet float away.
console. I love the way it's mixed. It's nice and clean. You hear the guitars, you hear some piano, you hear individual instruments. Nothing is overpowering anything else. Everybody's working together. I really like that cohesive sound. String section, lovely stuff.
Mist is in the trees, stone sweats with the dew. The morning sunrise, red before the blue.
I like his voice down in this octave.
Hanging at the mast, waiting for command.
I guess he's recording this
His
when he's older.
Majesty's airship,
He's still got the notes, so I bet he'll get up there.
She's the biggest vessel built by man, a
Biggest
giant
vessel.
of the skies.
Cool.
For all you unbelievers, the Titanic fits inside. Drum roll tight, a canvas skin, silvered in the sun. Never tested with the fury, with the beating yet to come. The fury yet to come. In the gathering gloom, the storm rising in the west. The coxswain stared into the buzzing weathers. We must go now. We must take our chance with fate. We must go now. For a politician, he can't be late.
Just a quick question. Who's playing piano? Is it a member of the band? Did they bring in somebody else? It's not a very complicated part. I'm wondering if it's a member of the band that is playing a secondary instrument. Maybe it's Bruce, because I haven't seen him playing an instrument yet. Does he play piano? Cool.
The airship crew awake for 30 hours at full stretch. But the ship is in their backbone, every sinew, every inch. She never flew at full speed, a trial never done. A fragile outer cover, her Achilles would become an Achilles yet to come.
Achilles heel, right?
Sails of the sky, a heart and breed, loyal to the king, and an airship creed. The engines drum, the telegraph sounds.
For a split second, it sounded like he overdubs two parts, but then he's back to just one part.
Said the coxswain, sir, she's heavy. She'll never make this flight. Said the captain, damn the cargo. We'll be on our way tonight. Groundlings cheered
Just
in
parallel
wonder.
power chords.
A ship backed up from the mast. Baptizing them her water from the ballast fore and
That
aft.
same basic progression that I heard in Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. One guitar, two guitars, and then I hear the bass. They're all doing the same line. Two different guitars, maybe three, and a bass. It's a scale pattern. It's lovely though. It works over all those chords. That's a cool sound. Are they getting ready to take off? Yeah. I love that they're taking their time with it. This is pretty cool. I like it. Huh. Major key? Yeah. Relative major, G major. E. now down to G to E. C. Yeah, so they're doing, that's 1 to 6 to 4. Like the 1, but they're in G. It's taken off, right? So it's hopeful for now. We're like, it's gonna work. It's like that opening scene, the first part of Titanic where everybody's happy. Hear the bass? I gotta rewind that. That was cool. We're gonna go back about 30 seconds. Right. So that's the low note. That's G. So that to me is like an elevation part, like everything just moved up. Same basic progression, but now they're in E minor. So they're taking the same progression, 1 to 6 to 4. Now they're just doing it in E. I love the mixing of the different guitar sounds, the different parts of the when you're listening through the headphones. Compound meter. There we go. Going on a journey, y'all. Bluesy. Faster tempo. That was a cool guitar solo. Interesting. So again, they're playing with those tempos and meters. Going back and forth between what I would call simple meter and compound meter, where the beat's divided into two equal parts, straight 8 notes versus triplets, right? You get that similar vibe to the Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, but this is a little, it's really mature storytelling. I can see it happening. It's pretty cool. I wish those brass and orchestral lines were a little bit more present. Those mid lines, they're there, but I wish they were a little bit more present in the mix. Here's a different key. A minor. Similar, 1-6-4, but now in A minor. going for it. Raging around you.
That's what he said.
Stop it for a second. I like that last little bit. It's so like they've been aloft and trouble is starting to happen. And when he goes into that higher register where he hasn't been a lot of the song, and there's that immediacy and that higher level of intensity to his voice. And it does great things for the storytelling. It's like, this is intense. This is going to happen. It's really a neat effect. And it's only pulled off to the extent that they pull it off by all the other choices that they've made throughout the piece with where registrally Bruce is singing. This is really neat. Asymmetrical meter. That's cool. Oh, brass.
Standing beside her, what inside constant abode, having to make a decision. Experience fear, sleeping at waves, a cold is left and she's drowning. Rain is flooding into the hole, bleeding to death that she's falling. Missing gas is draining away.
That's a really neat sound. That's like sharp 4 going to 5. It's like A sharp to B melodically, I think. And when you're in E minor, that's cool. Half step. So that's it's an often used sign of danger, right? Think Jaws, right? Yadam, right? That yadam. That was cool. Okay, we're gonna back it up just a little bit. My beer's in the way. I gotta see here. Okay, backing up just a hair. Here we go. Danger. Cool effect. Compositionally. Fire of voices a little bit. That's cool.
With downwards came the cry, bow plunging from the sky. 3,000 horses silent as the ship began to die. The flares to guide her path ignited at the last. The empire of the clouds, just ashes in our past, just ashes at the last.
I like that tune. They brought this back a couple times. This may be the conclusion, right? The narrative portion of this coming back, this motive coming back, might be when when they conclude the story.
shadow on a hill, the angel of the east, the empire of the clouds may rest in peace. And in a country churchyard, laid head to the mast, 48 souls came to die in France.
So they made it to France. Wow, is that it? What an interesting piece of music. Iron Maiden. Not that I didn't think you didn't have it in you, but wow, that was my favorite so far. For the record, of the three main ones that I reviewed, that was my favorite so far. I really did like the storytelling in that. I could understand quite a bit of the lyrics without even looking at a lyric sheet. Always good. I love the addition of the orchestra. I heard some really interesting techniques in the percussion, just some extra little hits, and when everything is mixed together pretty well, you hear all of that stuff. Sometimes the knock that I have on metal music is the guitars are so loud and everything is so amped up that you don't hear any nuance, or as much nuance as there actually is in the song if we could just hear it, if it was mixed better, or if all the levels were set so that we could hear everything working together. And that's what I really liked about this. I love the addition of the keyboards. That's something that I could definitely see them performing on stage with like a live orchestra and it just being absolutely astounding. Cool stuff. Wow. Long song. That's longer than Rime of the Ancient Mariner, is it not? Excellent. I enjoyed that. I have more beer, so we'll listen to some more tunes later. But for now, that's all for now. And thanks for being here. And we will see you next time on The Daily Doug.